Beats Planet.
What have you seen from Dak Prescott, and how do you think you and he can work together?
Hello? What? Hello? This thing. What's up? What's up, y'all? Twist this thing out. Make sure I stay. Everything raggedy in my studio. I'll upgrade at some point. What's happening, y'all? Doski Woski. The Peasky Wheesky's very much implied. I got some, what I call it? Happy juice? H2O? What's good? For the sake of consistency, let's hop in the chat box and see who's up in here. Chris Ceniceros. What up, fam? You first. Juan Wick. Tony Johnson. Joey. Oh, for really the God who is very consistent. Jaron. Greg. Joey. Canada's up in here. Ronnie. B. Rob. Will. What's your take on Simmons, the defensive tackle from Mississippi State? It's early, fam. I'll let you know, though. Joey. William. Who? Mac Jones, 313 Quez. Hey, Tasha. Edgar, Patrick, Jalen, Nick, Conrad, Tokyo, Buddy, Brandon, Taj, Sarah. That's it. No more. Gina 420, Mr. T Red, Eddie. Salute, SEAL Team Eddie. Drew and Achilles Jr. What's up, y'all? Mad Dog in there. What's up, y'all? So listen, what we're doing today, I'm touching bases with y'all. It's been a minute. I know I've done, like I did the live stream, but that was more so of a Cowboys thing. But now Mike Meticulous Podcast, Mike's Meticulous Details Podcast. What's up? So I know I've been doing a lot of podcast stuff lately, but I posted an image on Instagram. On Facebook or whatever. On Twitter. And man, like the views from my Cowboys content is incredible. And all the other content just don't really get me the traffic I would like. You know what I mean? So I've been doing a lot of Dallas Cowboys based content as of late. Don't hate me for that. Because when draft season comes back around, I'll be doing film sessions on players, on college players, and that's when we all can get together and, I would say lust for players. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but hope, wish, and dream that they end up on our team. That'll be more of a league-wide deal. But I've been doing a lot of Cowboys content lately. So as of late, for y'all sticking with me, appreciate it. Thank you very much for hanging in there with Lombardicus Prime, Vegan Vach, Dad Hat Lombardi today. So appreciate y'all on that side of the game. Everything else, man. Oh man, we it's pretty much wide open today. So if you want to talk about Amari Cooper going to Dallas, if you want to talk about Snacks Harrison going to Detroit, if you want to talk about Eli Apple going to the Saints, if you want to speculate on a trade to come, then you can call into the show 515-739-1285. Access code 309104. It's on the screen. You heard it on my voice. It's in the description box. 515-739-1285. Access code 309104. If you want to call into the show. It's only if you want to call into the show. We got a call. We'll touch on that. We'll cross that road whenever we get there. Calls are priority. After that, I'll probably touch on defense at some point. I said defense. Detroit at some point. I know Canada would love to hear that. Chris Robbins, if he's listening, will probably love to hear that. We can touch on New Orleans and their all Ohio State secondary. Because I forgot Von Bell played over there. Yeah, he does. So on their all Ohio State DB team, we could talk about the Saints, with that situation if y'all would like, or we could talk Cowboys like we keep it gangster around here. This is y'all show. We could also look at the standings. It's week 8. Cowboys on bye, so I really ain't got much to do this week. Look at the standings, kind of see whose playoff hopes are still alive, who's out the game already. I don't think nobody's really fresh up out the paint yet, but we'll see. Standings wise, we'll cross that road later if we have a little time to get into that. Plus, we got general QnA. This is y'all show. My name is just on it, so if you want to call in and talk about, I don't know if you're having a problem with your woman, we can talk about that. You know what I mean? Kobe Navarre says talk about Eli. For what? Get Eli up out the paint, fam. This goes back to my point with the whole drafting Saquon thing, man. Like, I'm proud of y'all for drafting Saquon, but y'all probably should have drafted Sam Darnold, fam. That's just me talking. I'm Vash Lombardi saying, hey, y'all probably should have drafted Sam Darnold at number 2 and put the Jets in a real bad spot. That's what you should have done. But y'all don't want to hear me when I say facts like that. Y'all want to say, but Vash, Saquon is amazing. Saquon is 100% amazing, but if you can't block up front, it means nothing. All right? So we're going to hop into the phones. I thought I was hopping into the phones. Now we're hopping into the phones. Line blowing up. What's Cardinal fan? What's up, bro? What you got for the show?
Hey, Doski Woski, the Peasky Weesky is implied. I'm just running it for the cardio. How are you doing, Bot?
Hey man, you already know me, man. You've already taken all of my intros, sir. So I really don't know how to introduce myself, fam. I mean, but what's good, Cardinal fan? If that got enough swag on it.
Bot.
Time out. Because I really hate this. Tasha gonna take time out of her busy day. She ain't say hey to me, but Tasha in the chat box says, "Hey, Cardinal fan," with 3 exclamation points. So go ahead. It's on you.
I just wanted to say, Vach, this is probably going to be the last time you're going to hear from me. Kind of a sad day. I ended up winning that Powerball.
Oh man,
that Mega Millions.
Oh man.
Ain't nobody gonna see me again. So
Cardinal,
I'll drop something nice in the PayPal. Don't worry about it.
Cardinal fan, let me tell you something. If you won the Mega Million and you drop something nice in my PayPal, it won't be nothing. This show won't exist no more. We'll be about the paint, fam. Let me say this, Cardinal fan. Let me say this. Because I actually played some tickets, dog. Like, I actually thought about this the other day, right? Because I was waiting on the numbers to come through. If I won the Mega Million, would I still podcast? And I really thought about it. I was like, no. I'm a podcast for it. Now something I would do is I would go from town to town blogging, meeting people, because I love that side of the game. But as far as from this chair and this camera, and this microphone, hell no. Podcasting. I mean, but I would.
Would you though try to buy a piece of the Cowboys?
I don't think I can afford to buy a piece of the Cowboys. Like, that'll be my whole Mega Million, and it'll be gone. So I don't know.
Yeah, but then you own some of the Cowboys.
No.
Anyways.
No. I was talking to a lady friend of mine. She said, "Would you buy the whole Cowboys?" I'm like, it ain't enough Mega Million to buy the whole Cowboys. And then I thought about buying a college team, and I was like, I don't think I could. No, but I would buy me a smooth ass 4A high school team though. How about that? 4A.
Well, all I know, if you won the lotto, I can see it right now. First of all, that whole back wall would be guns and ammo. I already know. So that's number one. But anyways, Voss, I just wanted to say, yeah, you kind of mentioned that you were doing a lot of Cowboys podcasts.
Yes.
Which, that's really weird, right? Voss Lombardi doing a Cowboy podcast?
No.
That doesn't seem to happen.
No, it's not weird at all. It makes plenty sense.
Happen very often. So
makes a lot of sense.
Anyways, I just had two topics I wanted to talk about. The first one is Patrick Peterson, and the second one is Garrett. Let's talk about Garrett first.
Okay.
I'm calling it right now, NFL Coach of the Year.
I agree.
What this guy's done with the team, with such just garbage on that team and managing to hold it together until you guys got that one final piece, Amari Cooper, that you needed to get to the Super Bowl. I think
be careful now.
I can't even say that.
Careful, not Cardinals.
No. Anyways, I just wanted to say props. I think that was a smart move. But anyways, we'll see what happens, how that plays out. But I want to get your thoughts on this Pat P situation. I'm a Cardinals fan. Been a Cardinals fan. I've met Patrick Peterson a couple times. He is one of the nicest guys I've ever met. Probably second nicest to Calais Campbell. I mean, the guy's a real winner, a leader. So when I hear stuff like this, I mean, you just know there's something way more, there's something else going on in Arizona. But my question for you is, where would be the best fit for Pat P? Like, where do you think he would, because he deserves it. Honestly, if he wants out, let him go. I mean, that guy gave his heart and soul for this team. My opinion, the best corner in the league. The stats don't support it because they don't throw it his way, but I really do think he's deserves to go to a winner. So, in your opinion, what team you think's that one piece away from winning it all?
Well, if he's loyal like Larry Fitzgerald, he'll just sink with the ship. If he's loyal like Larry Fitzgerald, but if not, then I don't know what you want me to. I think Arizona's the perfect place for him, honestly. And to be fair, if you look at
me too.
Okay, so watch this, right? I don't like to say the whole coaching thing because people really get on to me about Dallas and his coaching or whatever, but y'all really ain't missing a lot of talent. It's just a lot of things that y'all were doing when you were successful you aren't doing anymore. David Johnson needs to be involved a lot more. I don't really know if Fitz has been healthy or not, but him operating out of the slot get him targets or whatever.
Well, first of all, Fitz, let me say this. I'm a Cardinals fan. True Cardinals fan. My son's first name is Cardinal. That is no joke.
He's not kidding.
Larry Fitzgerald, I've been watching him since we drafted him. He's always a second half player. And I think it's because he's had like 20 quarterbacks throw to him. This is just another year with another quarterback. I know you probably picked him up on his fantasy team or whoever's out there that's got him on the fantasy team. Don't worry. He'll get that groove. He's always been a second half player, second half of the season player. So, anyways, keep going with your point.
This is my biggest point. Cardinal fan, do me a favor. Look at your computer right now. Look at your laptop right now. Whatever you're watching the show.
I'm on it.
Okay, so you see this that's on the screen right now? So let me just paint the picture for you. It's third down. Okay? It's 12 seconds left on the clock. Maybe it's first down. It doesn't matter, but it's 12 seconds left on the clock, right? And we're in field goal range. And this is Michael Gallup down bottom. Pardon me, this is Michael Gallup up top, and it's Allen Hurns down bottom, right? What would you do in that situation? Would you run, kill clock, and kick a field goal, or would you try to take a shot to the end zone in this cover 2 shell with Gallup or Allen Hurns? What would you do? With 8 seconds left on the clock.
We're already in field goal range?
With 8 seconds left and we're in field goal range, we're on the 31 right now. What would you do?
Me personally, I take a shot at the end zone.
Let me be even more biased.
What do you need? 7 seconds, right? 7 seconds to get what is it, like 10 yards for every half second or something like that?
Sure. Cardinal fan, let me be
7. Go ahead.
Watch this. Let me be even more biased, right? Well, let me paint the picture a little bit more. So you got one timeout, right? And you're risking a holding penalty to get you out of field goal range. You're risking a sack to get you out of field goal range. You're risking an interception to get you out of field goal range with this cover 2 with Michael Gallup and Allen Hurns that you don't have faith in. Do you run the football with Zeke and kick the field goal, go overtime, or do you risk it? What you do?
Smart money, just run the ball.
You 100% run the football and kick the field goal. We haven't been able to block Jonathan Allen and damn Deron Payne all day. And y'all Cowboy fans want to line this thing up, and you want Dak to hold the ball for 3 seconds and let Michael Gallup and Allen Hurns get downfield and risk getting sacked and risk holding and risk an interception when you could just kick the field goal and play overtime and get 10 minutes. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
I guess it depends. You trust in your defense? I mean, you going for the win, you going for the tie.
There's
a lot of factors in there, but yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, smart money go for the tie, sure.
People hating on people. People hating on Jason Garrett. People hating on Jason Garrett for kicking the field goal and not taking a shot to the end zone. Well, damn it, if I had Julio Jones, I'd probably take a shot at the end zone. I ain't got Julio Jones. I got Allen Hurns. That ain't the same, Neil.
Right.
That ain't the same.
No, it's not.
Time out. Mad Dog want to answer this question. Let me click on Mad
Dog.
Oh,
I knew Mad Dog. Hold on. Let me yeah, go ahead.
Mad Dog, answer the question.
What's up, man? Yeah, I actually went back to agree with you because I was going to say, man, correct me if I'm wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't they give space in the middle on the cover two?
Sure. Yes, sir.
So with the cover two, I mean, if you could run, I don't know. I'm kind of scared because I don't believe your boy Dak can throw the ball leading the receiver. He has to throw it at the receiver. So I was going to say, if you could run a quick slant up the middle or anything with, like, play up the middle, just call it a quick timeout. I was going to say that, but I remember you guys got Allen Hurns and Gallup. So
yeah, pretty much.
I actually agree with that. I'd actually just run up the middle.
We got the GOAT, Amari Cooper, now, but
Amari Cooper is not the stop. No. You guys are dumb.
But no. we've been holding all game. We've been getting sacked all game. We've been fumbling all game. Hell yeah, I run the football and kick the field goal for overtime. I mean, I think it's a no-brainer. But that's just me hating on other Cowboy fans, though. But go ahead.
You just call Amari Cooper the GOAT, the guy who got all brolic in the preseason and still has trouble catching the ball?
Mad Dog, let me say this. When Derek Carr is good, Amari Cooper's good. When Derek Carr is trash, Amari Cooper's trash. Let's be fair now.
Hold up. And you think you think Dak Prescott
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Smoking. Are you serious, dude?
Yes, sir.
The guy that you should have gotten for a cheaper draft pick, I think, was Emmanuel Sanders, man. That guy is dynamic. You can put him in the slot. He's a bad throw catcher. He can catch bad throws from QBs. That guy is dynamic. I mean, look, he's 31. Look, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I was just about to say he's 31. Amari Cooper's 24.
31.
Go ahead.
But he's still playing his butt off when Keenum can actually get him the ball. And you're talking about a first that you're going to use up in this draft.
Sure.
Versus you probably could have given up maybe a fourth.
Sure. Let me ask you a question, Mad Dog. So if you're the Cowboys, what would you draft in the first round anyway?
It's tough because this draft is all about
a quarterback.
First of all, Neil, you would not draft a quarterback this year. You would draft a quarterback next year because Tua Tagovailoa coming out.
Cornerback.
No. I'm cussing Neil out. We good at corner. We're actually good at corner. We're good at edge rusher. We're good at 3-and-1 tech. We're good at linebacker. We've crossed all those boxes. In my opinion, we would try to draft a wide receiver first. And there's not a wide receiver in this draft that comes in day one better than Amari Cooper, in my opinion.
I understand, but I just don't think. Look, I like Amari Cooper. I drafted him 1 year, whatever. I just don't think he's first round. You give up a first rounder unless it's like the Patriots, right? He's that game break. He's a Randy Moss type of acquisition, and you can give him up. But he's not that, man. I've watched him, man, and I don't know if it's
when Derek Carr was good, Amari Cooper was good. When Derek Carr was trash, Amari Cooper was trash, fam. And that's
a cop out, though. I mean,
no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
If we're talking about the GOATs, you mentioned Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald is a top 3 receiver. Didn't matter who the quarterback was. So you can't tell me that Amari Cooper is great when Carr is great. That's not history. Doesn't show us that.
Listen,
great players rise above.
We don't need Amari Cooper to be Randy Moss or Larry Fitzgerald. We just need Amari Cooper to make the job easier for Ezekiel Elliott. Then once Zeke can run the football, then Amari Cooper is gonna eat off Zeke running the football. It's a big circle, fam.
But Amari Cooper's not that. Look, Dak Prescott cannot be his receivers. He hesitates a lot, whatever. And I think there's a stat. I can't remember where I heard it from, but he plays better when he's using his feet, right? Like, I think when he gets like 7 carries a game.
How about this stat? How about this stat? You ready for this stat? 100% of the time when the pocket is clean, Dak Prescott is a clean passer. How about that stat? Damn it. Because I watch film every single week. It's on the channel. Y'all go look. Click the button.
But less than 10 throws are over 10 yards.
Who cares?
It doesn't matter. What's he doing with the opportunity? Throwing it 10 yards?
Tony Romo used to win games like that. Tony Romo was the best he ever was throwing passes like that. What are we doing?
Yeah, but Tony Romo could lead his receivers. Tony Romo.
Yeah, with 3 Hall of Famers.
So let me ask you a question. In 2016, was Dak not capable of doing that? Because Dak won 13 games doing that. But it seems like once we get rid of the talent, Dak starts to look funny. I mean, I can't be making this up. I can't be making this up.
Hold on. Now you're going. You wanted Dez to stay with the Cowboys?
See, this is my whole thing. Like, I'm more so whatever move that the front office makes, I just kind of gotta adjust to it. I ain't really got a horse in the race on the whole Dez thing. Right. If we keep him, we keep him. If he's gone, he's gone. I like Gallup, but Dak has looked as great as he's ever been when he's around talent. We got Allen Hurns, Deontay Thompson, and rookie Michael Gallup on the field. What do we expect Dak to look like? But when he has talent on the field, he wins 13 games. I don't get it.
So wait, but this is what I don't get.
You just told us about how much talent was the defense.
What was that Jaguars game? Because he looked good in that Jaguars game, man. But you got a game plan for the Jaguars. He used his feet. Like, you kept the Jaguars, you destroyed the Jaguars really good.
He looked good versus the Jaguars because that was the offensive line's best performance this year. Y'all go check that video out. It's over on the channel. Click the button. We've mostly been having problems with the offensive line this year. That's been the biggest problem. But I think that's the problem because we're throwing so much. Like, if we can get Zeke on the road, we would run a lot more. But the more passing plays that we call, sure, the more likely that something bad is going to happen in the passing game. You know.
Can you answer me this one question? What's good with Bryce Butler, man? Because he's on the Jets, or he visited the Jets, and I remember this guy was on ESPN talking all this trash. Indirectly about Dez, and he hasn't done much, right, for your team. Obviously, got cut.
You say he's visiting the Jets?
Yeah, he visited the Jets today because we lost almost everybody. So
man, dog, let me ask you a question. What kind of grocery stores do they have in New Jersey? Because that's where he's gonna be at. What y'all got, a Publix up there? What is it, a Kroger or something up there? Because he's gonna be bagging groceries when he get there, man. That man ain't gonna play no football for y'all. Man, what y'all got, a Whole Foods? He can go up there and bag some plantains or something.
So we can't go out with some damn special teamers anymore, man. This is awful. Sam Darnold, man. If he was on the Giants, man, I watched that game, man. Lord Jesus, Eli sucks. Say whatever you want about Odell, man. I feel his pain, man.
There's no talent around him, right, Boss? There's no talent around him. Wait till he has some talent around him.
No, because the offensive line is bad in New York. That's their problem. They can't block nobody. That's their issue.
Yeah, but dude, even when he has a clean pocket, he can't go past 5 yards, man.
Well, they should have drafted Sam Darnold, in my opinion, but who am I?
Dude, if you got Sam Darnold and Kerryon Johnson to go along with Odell, Ingram, and Shepard,
who am I?
Come on, man.
Come
on, man. That's a playoff-bound team in the NFC East. I'm sorry, your division is Garbaggio, but come on, man.
Y'all about to sign Bryce Butler, fam? What you Tasha, call in since you love Dez so much. Call in and talk to Mad Dog. Talk to Mad Dog and Cardinal fans, sir.
You know what Dez would do well? If Dez went to the Packers. Dez is a guy who needs the ball to come to him where he doesn't have to struggle. Well, he could jump ball for it, but he's a guy who needs the ball to be led to him. He needs those Romo type of throws. And Aaron Rodgers, outside of Brady and other guys, the only guy I could see put the ball perfectly for Dez Bryant to catch, man. That would be great, but they already got that kid Marvez, Scantling.
I'm starting to think that there's something wrong with Dez that we don't know about because Dez ain't been signed yet. So I really don't have a good idea about what's really going on with him. But let's get back on this Bryce Butler thing, man. What kind of grocery stores y'all got in New Jersey? Because
Cardinals cut him.
Stop and Shop.
Stop and Shop, yeah.
Target.
What
I
else?
don't see him with Target because Target is red and like you have to wear those khakis. I don't really see him with that, but your local bodega where a lot of drugs run through, Habib spot, which is basically the Arabic bodega. But
how bad?
Hey, black ass man.
How bad you gotta be? How bad you gotta be to get cut from Dallas twice in the same year? How that work?
Oh,
and the Cardinals.
And the Cardinals. Come on, fam. G from Miami. What the hell you want, man?
But
what's going on?
G don't want that.
Tannehill's the GOAT.
We'll be
Tannehill's
back.
the GOAT.
We'll be back to G from Miami because he gonna say some Tannehill shit. What was you saying, Cardinal fan?
Hey, but I don't understand you, Vach, because you're talking a little bit of trash about Butler, but I think you guys got freaking robbed in this Amari deal. I don't know how you can overlook how bad of a receiver he is. I mean,
Let me say this.
Since 2000, let me make this point. Since 2007, there's only been 4 times where a receiver has dropped more than 17% of his passes.
Sure.
2 of those times was Amari Cooper. Rookie year, 18 drops. That's 20% of his targets.
Sure.
20% of his targets he dropped. Second year, he did okay. Probably his best year. Third year, last year, he dropped 17% of the passes that were thrown to him.
Sure.
That's among the worst in the history of the NFL. We're talking like Braylon Edwards, some doo-doo buttered guy named Greg Little, and Amari Cooper. So you're telling me
couple Jets in there. There's a couple Jets in there. But go ahead. Yeah. Cardinal fan. Well, so as far as what we paid to go get him, I'm not thrilled about that. I'm not thrilled about paying a first-round pick to go get Amari Cooper. But how I look at it is, Vach, would you pay a first-round pick to make things better? I would. Now, where we disagree is I don't think Amari Cooper is not talented. I went back and watched some film on him. I think Amari Cooper is very talented. I think those drops came from focus drops, honestly. I mean, we don't really know what was going on in it. But it wasn't really a common occurrence. It was a handful of games that really bumped up his damn drop numbers.
What do you mean? He led the league in drops in 2015.
It was a
led the league in drops in 2017.
It was a handful of games that inflate his drop percentage. But he's not a terrible player. Amari Cooper can play.
He's not a 1A receiver. Like, he's going to go to Cowboys, and he's going to become the man. When he was with the Raiders, at least you had, bum-ass crap sheets and at least.
Cool. I'll tell you what. That's cool. All we need him to do is win one-on-one matchups and take pressure off Zeke and Beasley. Fine. Would I pay a first round pick to get that to get those variables in my offense? Sure. Because once I get those variables in my offense, the offense good to go. If the Cowboys score 24 points in every game this year, we'll be 6-0-1. We'll be tied with Seattle. The damn defense is playing ridiculously good. So Amari Cooper ain't gotta be AJ Green, Julio Jones. He ain't gotta be Odell Beckham. Be good enough to get Zeke and Bees going.
I can't even. You're right. He's not, because none of those guys have led the league in drops twice.
Look, goddamn it, Neil. We're not gonna keep talking about negative shit on my show. Now you want to get hung up on or what? Nah, Neil.
Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do, man. I must have hit a nerve, dude. I must have hit a nerve. You're triggered. I get it.
You're triggered.
That's how you talk to him, man, dog. Hey, man, dog, that's how you talk to him. Okay, let's try again. Let's
Amari Cooper. No, I'm on Cardinals. Whoever's. Come on, a first for Amari, bro.
I mean, I get it. I don't.
Butch was right. He didn't agree with that.
I don't like the first name.
Why he's even in that tier or in that conversation, I still don't understand.
Hold up, fellas. Time out, fellas. Let's hear about Brock Osweiler. Go ahead, G. Let's hear about Brock.
Oh, Lord.
Money.
Sir?
Underrated.
What was that, G?
It's Glock Osweiler.
Glock Osweiler.
He got a gunslinger mentality, for real.
Glock
Osweiler. Is Brock Osweiler better than Drew Brees?
Oh, hell no.
Man. Yo, Voch, man.
Yo, G.
I don't know what we're going to do. Tannehill, bro.
So hold on, wait. You saying you don't know what y'all gonna do with Tannehill?
Yeah, man. Like, This is like the first time I've legit been concerned, bro. Man can't stay healthy for nothing.
I've been sleeping.
Oh man, I thought you was about to say Brock been so damn good that you would cut Tannehill or some shit. I thought that's what you was about to say. Okay.
I got it. Get out of here, bro. I would never. That's
Tannehill's Marino, man.
Yo, G, to be fair,
Nah.
hey, yo, G, to be fair, I've heard you say some strange shit on this show, dog. So I'm not even. I'm not even.
What was I lying about the Tannehill being better than the Dak take?
Hell no, we got $10 in the super chat from James Hunter. Salute, James. Salute to you, sir.
That's obvious.
Hell no.
Yo, Brock Osweiler's a bum, man. I'm telling you, the Dolphins have a really good defense, man. You guys have such a good defense that you guys are keeping your team in the game. Didn't Brock Osweiler throw a few interceptions in key spots?
He's a bum.
Like in
I'm
the
not
fourth quarter.
defending that man. I'm in no way defending that man. That man's a bum. But yo, what's up with the Amari Cooper disrespect, man?
Talk that shit, G, from Miami. Let him know. Talk to him.
Lord.
All right, let me
Disrespect. He led the league in drops twice.
Neil, will you let the man talk?
I don't know if that's disrespect.
Neil, will you let the man talk, please? Will you let him talk, if you don't mind? Go ahead, G. Say what you were saying, fam.
I'm interested.
Let me just bring a whole entire background on this. Like, Amari Cooper, like, growing up in Miami, Amari Cooper was a Pop Warner legend around Miami. Pop Warner legend, right? And then he went to one of the most powerhouse.
You want Pup Taz kick too?
Cardinal fan, will you? I'm about to mute you. Will you let this man talk, please? Let him talk,
look,
please.
Look, then he went to one of the most powerhouse high schools, playing with Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Both of those guys were absolutely killing it.
Yeah.
Then he went to Bama, became a Heisman finalist.
Yeah.
His career started off kind of hot, but then it kind of dwindled down because of the drops. But look, I 100% agree with you, Voch. I don't know too much about the Cowboys, but if you don't need Amari to be Randy Moss or Terrell Owens. If Amari Cooper could get, a good stat line is like, if Amari Cooper could get like 6 catches, 5 catches for like 80 to 100 something yards, that will open up the game. That will open up the whole entire offense. And like, if you think about it, like, what can the Cowboys draft at this point? You guys damn near have like
everything.
The infinity gauntlet of an O-line. You guys have a running back. You have a serviceable quarterback, although not Tannehill. You got a serviceable quarterback. You got
they really need a tight end.
You got an edge rusher. You don't have a tight end like that, but besides tight end and
they would draft one in the second round. Will y'all let him talk, please? What the hell, Rob?
I think. Look, I think the first round is a little too high for Amari.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Like you said, if you basically invest in the first round to open up your passing game, your running game,
that's it.
Because people will like pay attention to Amari. It's not like, and I, even though I don't like the disrespect to the Allen Hurns, because that's a Miami legend himself.
Allen Hurns trash, dog.
Like
Allen Hurns trash. That boy running so
let
slow
him
out
talk,
there.
Voch. Let him talk, Voch.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Let him talk.
Exactly,
bro. Your show.
Okay, you're right.
I think I really like that trade. I feel like it's one of those moves that if it works out, it'll be on the long term. Like you're not gonna notice it immediately. Like it's not gonna be like the Cowboys won the trade immediately. But I called him because I wanted to find out, like, all right, the Raiders basically got 3 first-round picks coming into this year's draft. And you know me, I like to bring up the little fun scenarios, the games, whatnot. I wanted to know, like, if you were John Gruden or whoever's in charge of all of that, how would you go about spending those 3 draft picks with the defense-loaded draft?
I tell you what, John really can't draft, and people look. I've been saying this, and like people calling me a hater, but what the hell John gonna do with 3 first-round picks, man? He can't draft, so like,
nada.
What are you gonna do?
He needs Tony Dungy again.
Come on now, that ain't that's totally fair. That's totally fair.
I think.
Excuse me. What did he do after that talent got old? What did he do with the Bucks? That's all Tony Dungy right there, man.
Yes, sir.
Stop it, man.
Yes, sir.
John Gruden's one of the most overrated coaches of all time, man.
Yes, sir.
I seen a post that said he was going to draft 2 offensive players and 1 defensive players with those 3 picks.
I think it's the other way around.
Colton Miller.
I think it's the other way around. Based on this draft, I think he's going to go defense twice and offense one time. Now,
with
Greedy Williams.
I was thinking, I was thinking low key if the Raiders get like a top 3 pick, snatch up Ed Oliver, and let's say the second pick is like in the 11s to 10s range, and then they take Greedy Williams. They take an edge rusher and a cornerback. That's not a bad draft.
Well, see, the issue is the big problem is that if you want to go D line, it's a lot of 1 techs that you could go with. I mean, pardon me, it's a lot of 3 techs that you could go with. The problem is that you just drafted Maurice Hurst. So if you drafted Ed Oliver, there would be some discrepancy there. Now, I don't know how they're playing Hurst. If you're a Raiders fan, you can go in the chat box and tell me exactly how they plan him or whatever. But the kid from Mississippi State, the edge rusher Sweat, if you put him on the other side of Arden Key or something, Arden Key hasn't got caught with a gun under his seat yet, then that'll be a cool little pass rush option. You could go linebacker. You could go DB. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ways that Gruden can go. Tasha's in the chat box asking about the new Halloween movie. Can one of my moderators put her in timeout for like 300 seconds, please? Shepard talking about the Halloween movie. I'm about to make Conrad Tokyo a moderator. Conrad Tokyo, could you put Tasha in timeout for like 30 seconds, please? Thank you, sir. But yeah, man, this is very much a big defensive class. And hell, he could go defense 3 times.
I think that would be smart.
I see nothing wrong with that.
Man, Derek, I don't know. I still got kind of faith in Derek Carr, even though, like, you know, he's playing like Andrew Wiggins right now. I think if you get a defense and you make that Raiders defense, like, you know, scary again. Because, I mean, like, what did Gruden succeed with? Like,
Conrad Tokyo deleting Tasha comments. Tasha timeout. You got
yo, Vods, do you think the Giants would trade for Derek Carr?
There's something wrong with Derek Carr deep in football. I don't really have a good idea about what's going on with him, but I looked at his passing chart or whatever, and like it's like out of 50 passes, 45 of them are like right at the line of scrimmage, which is wild to me. I don't know why, but there has to be something that's going on. What's up?
Like I've been taking a look at that Tua
Tagovailoa. Tell me what you see.
Yo, I think that's like Tannehill's air right there, like on for real. Like, but it's just that he's 2 draft classes away. That's just what sucks about it.
He ain't better than Jake Fromm. I'm joking.
Chill out. Why the hell? Why are you trying to get rid of Tannehill, dog?
The man played 22 games in like 3 seasons, man. 2-3 seasons, man. Like
I got you on record saying Tannehill's the GOAT, though, fam. That he's better than Matt Stafford. Now you getting rid of him because he hurt? What are you saying?
You don't trade the GOAT.
No, because it costs too much money to re-sign. He's a $100 million quarterback. You can't afford it.
When Tannehill is healthy, sir, he's a very good talented quarterback.
Sir.
No, he's not.
Oh shit, Mad Dog man.
I don't see too many quarterbacks beating Tom Brady once a year.
You know who beats Tom Brady? Your defense. Stop, bro. Stop.
Oh, boy.
You guys have – look, I don't like the Dolphins for anything. But your defense is dominant. Stop. You don't have – he beat Tom Brady. Tannehill can't – oh, my Lord, Jesus Christ, man. Tannehill's a bomb.
I don't see Sam Darnold beating them.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but Sam – all right, let me help out the Miami legend or this guy. If you're from Miami, you're fucking Ronnie Lott or some dumb shit. Sam Darnold we're signing a guy who should be working at Stop and Shop or Sears by the name of Bryce Butler. Sam Darnold doesn't have weapons, bro, and our defense is nowhere near as good as yours.
Dog, I thought Sears went out of business, bro. What the hell going on? Y'all still got Sears in Jersey?
He's still gonna work. He's still applying, so it don't really matter. That dude is a bum. I mean, I'm watching some stuff now. Like this dude is weird. We don't have. Look, you guys have Kenyon Drake. You guys have Frank Gore. You guys have a good nucleus of talent around you guys.
We got Glock Eisweiler. We got Glock Eisweiler. Put some respect on the man's name.
Yeah, but you could put anyone back there, and the game is going to be tight because your defense and your run game are good, if not great.
Glock Eisweiler, sir.
Is this guy listening? It doesn't matter if you can have an average quarterback, even below average quarterback. If you have a defense that can get it to you and a run game and a decent game plan, Adam Gase is not an idiot. You're going to be in close games regardless. How do you think you're in the close game with the Bears last week?
Nah, you know what it is. You know, on the real, you know what it is. It's too many injuries, and that's what's slowing the team down. But I will like legit sacrifice someone for like a generational quarterback, like Tua or Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback from Clemson.
Or Josh Rosen.
The kid from Clemson, the kid from Clemson, that's gonna be 2021. G from Miami, wrap it up. I got 2 other callers, man. Yeah, wrong with you. Yeah, matter of fact, I'll just leave y'all on the show. Hey, be quiet. I'll just leave y'all on the show. Time out. I'll just let y'all 3 host with me since y'all ain't doing shit else. Is this Nick from Mississippi? I guess not.
Nick, no.
60.
Ronnie from Mississippi. Well.
Okay, 601. What's happening? Who this?
Yeah, this is Ronnie B.
Ronnie B from Mississippi. What's good? What's good, famo? What you got for the show? You here with me, G from Miami, and Mad Dog, and Cardinal fan.
Got some truths.
Go ahead.
I got some truths for the show, man.
Go ahead.
Dude, I sat here and listened to these people bash on the Cowboys for honestly just making their team a better team.
Talk to them
today. You know what I'm saying? From that draft or that trade move.
Tell us why. Let us know. Let them know. Talk to them. They right here. Talk to them.
Yeah, dude, they're making their offense a better offense. Like, what can you ask for? I mean, I know it's expensive. It's a little expensive, but for the draft wide receivers coming up, it really ain't that expensive for the knowledge that's out on the field. You know what I mean?
Right. Talk to them. What else?
Man, like, I just want to say, I don't even know, man. I can't even, like, y'all just root for the man.
I feel you.
That he does good, and we can bring this team up to its right standard.
Yes, sir. I don't know neither. Yes, sir. Keep going. What that might? You said you was out of points.
I got advice, but dude, I love your show, man. I hope you keep on doing a great job. All right.
Appreciate it, Ronnie B. I just added you to my platinum list. Next time you call, I'll move you to the top. Salute, sir.
What up, dog? All right, yeah, take it easy, bro.
Yeah. Hey y'all. Ronnie B called in and said y'all wrong, and he don't know why. You can't go wrong with somebody that say you wrong, and we don't know why. You can't go wrong with that. We got one more call. We got 512. You here with Vach, Cardinal fan, Mad Dog, and G from Miami. Who it is?
What's up, y'all? It's Antonio.
What's good, Antonio? What you got for the show?
I'm a Lions fan, bro, and we got snacks.
Okay, Lions fan. I guess we've talked about Cooper enough. You got Snacks Harrison here. He's
we got to change the subject.
He's there to help.
I think we're a playoff team, honestly.
Okay, cool. You talk. Okay, go ahead.
Our D line has been the biggest problem all season, and we just got the best run stuffer in the league.
Sure, so, fair enough. Yeah,
I'm pretty hyped.
And you got him for a 5th round pick. Okay,
and a 5th round pick.
And
Bob Quinn has made some insane moves, honestly. Deshaun Hand was a steal.
Okay.
Hand's been playing fantastic.
Okay. Deshaun Hand. Okay, he gets help now. Some double teams.
We just gotta feed that man. Keep him rolling.
Cool. Right.
Stafford's been playing lights out since the Jets game. He's got, I think, 10 touchdowns to 1 pick after the Jets game.
So let me go ahead and help you out. You're trying to sell us on Detroit Lions to the playoffs, right? That's basically where you're going.
I'm selling it, y'all, on Lions to the playoffs.
Cardinal fan, what you think about that?
Now, there's plenty of space.
Stafford ain't better than Tannehill, though.
Stafford ain't better than Tannehill. Cardinal fan,
you're wild, dude. I remember hearing that one of y'all's live streams.
Cardinal fan, what you thinking, bro? Cardinal fan sleep. Okay.
New year, same old problems for the Detroit Lions, especially for the running game. We just dropped a cool 250 on the Dolphins last week. Exactly, the Dolphins. They dropped 300.
This guy like didn't go to the last score of the game.
Wait a minute, G from Miami. Don't let this man call in my show and talk mess to you like that. You on my show, G from Miami.
Let me tell you, Doc Osweiler just couldn't spray anymore, but don't get it twisted, man. If Tannehill was there, it'd be a win. It'd be a dub.
We only punted once. Your defense didn't show up to that game, honestly.
That boy said he barely.
Our offensive line completely dominated.
That boy said
from the beginning whistle.
That boy said they barely played special teams against y'all. Boy, come on now, G.
Every single call they would get every single call.
No, now you blame it on the refs.
I'll give you our D-line played pretty awful, but I think Harrison's going to change that. Honestly, I thought our team is playoff ready outside of our D-line, and our D-line was going to hold us back, I'm sold now.
You know how I got to give props to? That man Kerryon Johnson, yo. I started him on fantasy football this Sunday, expecting a little, 80-yard game, 1 touchdown. When I found out this man had, 140-something yards in the first half, I legit thought he was going to break 200, man. Shout out to Vox for putting a lot of y'all on Kerryon.
That's what he said. You heard what he said? He said salute to Vach for putting y'all on the Kerryon Johnson. Thanks for calling, Antonio.
For sure.
And they did beat the hell out of Miami, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yo, G from Miami. You know who beat the Lions, though?
Oh, wait. They played the Lions?
It don't start with Tannehill.
Wait.
It don't start with Tannehill.
You got Tannehill. One read quarterback takes 20.
Wait. I want to know why did the Jets beat the Lions?
The Jets beat the Lions, yeah. First game.
I want to know how. I'm not even trying to be funny.
They beat the shit out of.
What did you guys do?
They beat the shit out of.
Sam Darnold had a good game. Our defense dominated with 5 interceptions.
They beat the shit out of.
4 on Matthew Stafford.
Yo.
Play confusing
Who
zone.
threw those interceptions, bro?
Ryan Tannehill. Jake from State Farm. Jake from State Farm. What's up, bro?
Hey, I was just calling in to talk to you about Cooper.
What's good, Famo? What you got?
Do for our offense.
Talk to him. Talk to him, Jake.
All right. So if you look over the passing charts for Dak Prescott, he is most highly accurate within the numbers, 20 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Oh, let me turn you up. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. If we have Amari Cooper on the outside that makes the safeties have to back up, you got Gallup on the other side. That allows the seam routes and the under routes with Cole Beasley and whichever tight end they go with this week to go in and be able to actually do that. But on top of that, it's going to move them out of those base packages where they can blitz, they can do a lot of exotics, and they'd have to move more into dime and nickel.
Talk to him, Jake. Keep going. Keep going, because we gonna run the ball. Because we gonna run the ball against that, right? Keep going. Let him know. Tell him.
Yeah, talk that fantasy shit, baby.
I thought that was going to be an obvious kind of point. Is you have the safeties back, they move into nickel, Zeke gets to eat a little bit more. I just thought it was a point that would kind of just go along with the Amari Cooper pick.
See, I said that, Jake, but just so they can make their point, they flat out ignored what I said. So that's how that worked.
But it's not that we ignored it. It's just that the sample size of Dak Prescott throwing over 20 yards, he's talking about 3 passes all season. And when was the last time Amari Cooper drew any kind of double team?
When Derek Carr was good. When Derek Carr was good, Cardinal fan. What are we doing here?
All right, if I may jump in. On the outside, he's chucking the ball real deep. It's in the safeties. If you notice, he overthrew Austin. I think he overthrew Gallup, Devontae Thompson on a post route. That's where he seems to struggle is even when he has good number 2, cover 2, he still seems to miss those. He just overthrows it. But on the outside, he's a little bit more accurate. I think you'd be stupid if you don't have a lockdown Patrick Peterson type, not to at least have your safeties edging over a little bit.
I agree.
Hey, great call, Jake from State Farm, laying down the facts, talking that talk about Amari Cooper.
I would agree with everything he says, but we got to remember one thing: Amari Cooper got to learn the playbook, and he ain't the smartest tool in the shed.
See, this is something you don't know. You ready? His last 2 offense coordinators, guess whose coaching tree they came from? They came from Scott Linehan's coaching tree. T-Dub from Wichita Falls. Talk to him. How you feel about Amari Cooper, T-Dub from Wichita Falls?
Welcome aboard.
You hear me talking to him, huh, though, fan? What you got, man?
Man, how can you hate on a first-round pick for a first-round pick? I mean,
now, T-Dub, I'm not going to lie. T-Dub, I'm not going to lie, man. Giving up a first-round pick kind of made me sick. But he here now, so I got to look at the positives. And the positives look pretty good, man. But go ahead, T-Dub. I'm listening to you.
Look, Amari for the last couple of years have had his problems. I get that. But that can be related to the team as well. I understand that first-round pick hurt a little bit. I get that. But the only reason it hurt me was more for the excitement of the first round, knowing that your team is about to pick somebody, and you watching TV, and you in the crowd, and you listen to people talk trash. I'll miss that on the first day. But logically thinking, two-time Pro Bowler in his first few years. So that's proven. That's proven. How many scrubs have fell off their first 4 years in the league after being a first-round pick?
Talk to him, man.
And the first thing you hear is things like, oh, well, look at Bobby Carpenter. Look at, what was that other fool?
Look at Bobby Carpenter. Oh, never mind.
Exactly. Well, anyway, I ain't even worried. I ain't even worried about Amari. That's gonna work out. That's in the books. It's gonna work out. I ain't even worried about that. What I call was to remind people that we got somebody sitting on our injured reserve list that's gonna blow up next year. Everybody forgot about Cedric Wilson.
Okay.
The boy was showing out, and he hurt his shoulder. Not a knee, not an ankle, a shoulder. He's going to come back next year hungry, fresh, and cheap.
That's true.
And all
I
we
felt
got
the
to
same
do,
way about David Johnson. Look how that turned out.
Come on.
But David Johnson was the key, right?
Come on, man.
Come on. Okay, you keep that. Just mind my words for next year then.
Don't listen to him, T-Dub. Don't listen to him, T-Dub. That's all you got for the show, T-Dub. You ain't got to listen to them. That's all you got.
I got one more little thing.
Go ahead.
Only thing that made me nervous about Dak, I think he'll do what he do. But the only thing that made me nervous was if you think back to when David Carr was interviewing Dak Prescott. It was sometime in, I think, February or March or something for like a NFL network.
Sure.
And they were playing this little competition game. And the whole thing is on YouTube if you want to look for it. David Carr and Dak Prescott.
Yes.
And all it is basically just throwing balls at targets. And Dak kind of showed y'all something that, accuracy wasn't going to be his thing, but everybody kind of laughed it off as it being a competition. But, it's really interesting looking back on it now that he missed everything. I mean, everything.
Has David Carr ever won 13 games?
Never in his life.
Okay, I'm a chill. That's all. Okay, because thank you,
Thank you. Offensive line in the NFL.
But
Cardinal fan, will you let T-Dub talk? Will you let T-Dub talk, please, Cardinal fan? Please. Go ahead, T-Dub.
I get what you're saying, and I take that if it was Dak Prescott against David Carr. But it basically was Dak Prescott against metal targets. As opposed to, if you're playing somebody against in a dart game, you're not playing the person beside you. You're playing your arm against a dartboard.
Wow.
I'm just saying, and I'm a Prescott fan. I'll roll with Dak, for a little while longer, but it's an interesting watch. Anyway, Cedric Wilson, don't sleep on him. Next year, don't sleep on him.
Appreciate it.
That's all I got, Vach.
Appreciate it.
Keep it rolling.
Yes, sir. Derek Carr had Andre Johnson for years. Cardinal fan. Now, I saw my Cowboys family in the chat box and whatnot. I'll say salute to them. What's good? What's happening? But he said, Vach, I know you're not drinking the Kool-Aid too, fam. I thought you was better than that. So let me just scratch my chin one time. That's twice, actually. My Cowboys family, what you mean drinking the Kool-Aid? You thought I was better than that? Because I hope this ain't smoke, man. I just don't. I don't necessarily want smoke in my life. I'm not, I mean, I'll bring it though. I just really want to know what's going on here. What you mean, my Cowboys? Because to be fair, we haven't agreed like on nothing for 2 years, my Cowboys family. But yeah, I just want to know what's good.
Aren't they trying to fire Jason Garrett?
My Cowboys family definitely wants Jason Garrett out the paint. Sure.
Well, didn't he win like Coach of the Year like 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, it's 2016. Yeah.
Why?
took a third string quarterback to the playoffs. Yeah, he did. Sure. A rookie third string quarterback to the playoffs. Sure.
Yo, Cowboys crazy, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? Waiting on my Cowboys family. Just wait on them to respond because I just want to open up the conversation for anybody that that wants conversation. That is the fake my Cowboys family imposter. Oh, okay, cool. Well, never mind.
Well, the Cowboys got a nice game this week against the Titans on Monday.
Well, the Cowboys are off this week, but next week it'll be.
I'm sorry.
It'll be Monday. Cowboys ain't playing nobody this week. I'll tell you what, man. It's a lot of Cowboys parody accounts going around. I got one. Mark Holmes got one. I guess my Cowboy family got one. Man, I don't want to like cuss on my show or nothing like that, but what does the lack of lady friend in your life? It got to be so bad that you out here fake accounting people. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of wild, bro. That's kind of strange to me about the lack of woman love in your life that you out here making fake accounts, impostering, Bizarro, Legion of Doom, and that's kind of wild out here, man. It's a lot of other stuff you could be doing in your life, man. But it is what it is. What about so? Go ahead.
I need some fantasy advice.
Okay. Oh, sure.
I got Melvin Gordon, and someone's approaching me with the possibility of a trade of either OBJ, but I know he's not going to trade OBJ, Julio Jones or DeAndre Hopkins, and I need a receiver, bro.
Hopkins.
You would say? I was thinking that too.
Hopkins can play, but if it was up to me, like, just keep Gordon because Odell Beckham, surprisingly, Odell really ain't been lighting it up this year. And Melvin Gordon has consistently given you, double-digit points every week that he's played?
Yeah. The thing about it is, it's like, the way I drafted, right, this all would have been simple if I just took Adam Thielen. And I had the opportunity to take him, but I took Stephon Diggs because I thought, Diggs was going to be the number one option this year. So I had Pat Mahomes, Todd Gurley, Melvin Gordon, Stephon Diggs, Will Fuller, Eric Ebron, Brandon Cooks, the Dolphins defense, which I'm dropping like this week, and the Atlanta kicker.
Okay.
And my thing is like, I tried to do a wide receiver by committee because before when I first drafted
that shit don't work in fantasy football, man. What are you talking about, dog? What are you, a coach for real? By committee.
In the first week, a receiver by committee was working because you know why? I had Pat Mahomes throwing like 6 touchdowns. I had Melvin Gordon, Todd Gurley running for like 3 touchdowns each. So if I got a solid 18 points from each of my receiver, which is like 30 yards and a couple catches, it was good for me. But I don't know, like last week, Pat Mahomes got slowed down a little bit. Melvin Gordon completely missed this entire week, and I forgot to take him out because apparently he was playing like a London game or something like that.
It's so wild.
Or it was mad early in the morning.
It's so wild that Pat Mahomes' performance versus the Bengals is so wild that that's considered slowing down for him. That's so wild, bro.
No,
that's so crazy.
Not this week. I'm talking about when he played the Jags, like 2 weeks ago, like a week and a half ago. And right now, I'm just in the process of should I trade one of the running backs? Because right now, I'm barely fighting to stay in the playoffs. Like, I went from number 1 to number 3 in like the last 2-3 weeks, just because Stephon Diggs been underperforming, Kyle Rudolph was underperforming. Will Fuller was constantly injured. Kenny Stills is trash. Like,
well, you ain't really got a receiver problem. You just got an injury problem. So just get guys off the waivers and wait till your receivers get healthy and just play your receivers. I think Diggs will be fine. Just leave Diggs out there and he'll give you a big game. He'll come back to consistency at some point. As far as tight end, I mean, try to find another tight end. Go get David Njoku or something.
Njoku's not on it, bro.
Njoku got 2 touchdowns past 2 weeks. And I'm only saying that because I'm assuming that Eric Ebron ain't available. Like I'm just assuming that he's on somebody's team. You have him?
I have him on my team.
Oh well, shit. Play Ebron then. What the hell wrong with you? Play Ebron. What you doing?
No, I've been playing him.
Oh, okay. Shit, I got Eric Ebron.
Yeah, no, he's been doing good. Like, I didn't expect him to be Andrew Luck. I also got Andrew Luck as my second quarterback.
Yeah, I simply took Case Keenum instead of Jared Goff as my second. And then,
Damn.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. Does anybody have a thought about Eli Apple to the Saints? Anybody got an idea about that?
Nah, who cares?
Fair enough.
Who cares?
Fair enough.
Yo, I remember he was so hyped up, man, in 2015. Him and what's the other guy? Vernon Hargreaves?
Yeah, Vernon Hargreaves from Florida, yeah.
Yeah, man, those two quarterbacks were like mad hype in 2015, like the 2015 draft.
Mm-hmm.
Eli was.
They had the audacity to put them in the same conversation as Jalen Ramsey, man. I thought that was like
they better not
ridiculous.
They better not put them in the same conversation as Jalen Ramsey.
Nah, I remember it. They said it was either Vernon Hargreaves or Jalen Ramsey for the best cornerback in the draft. I couldn't remember. I remember seeing that because that was when the Dolphins needed cornerback, and I was praying one of them landed to me.
Did Hargreaves go second round though?
It's so he went
first.
He went first, man. It's so wild. It's so wild what they do for views, man. Things that they say for views. It's ridiculous.
Oh no, yeah, that was the peanut gallery in full effect right there. Because right now I don't know what that man's doing with his life.
They got me offline. Am I good? Can y'all hear me? I'm still good to go. Why they got me?
Fine, man. I see the video works too.
Why they got me offline? Let me hit refresh. I don't know. That's some strange shit.
The Saints are that desperate. Well, the Saints are screwed. They don't got a first. That boy.
The Saints got Lattimore, Von Bell. They got Eli Apple, and they got another kid from Ohio State playing safety for him. I just forgot his name.
It feels like they're trying to like build like a powerhouse defense that's young, trying to go like the Jacksonville route to sort of preserve Drew Brees' last couple of years. Because, I mean, they have like a quote-unquote cornerstone cornerback to go off of. And then they invested heavily on that guy, I forgot what his name is, from University of Houston, San Antonio, something like that.
The linebacker. What the hell's this guy?
No, I think it was D-line. I forgot what his name was, but like the guy you said was like kind of overrated or something like that. I forgot what was his name.
Are you talking about Davenport?
Davenport, yeah.
I didn't say Davenport was trash. I just said he need to use his hands and he can't run down the middle of grown-ass men like that. But go ahead.
I feel like they're just because Drew Brees never really had a top 5 defense, top 10 defense in any team he really played with. I feel like they're just trying to because it's like on offense. Like, what can you draft? You already have a quarterback, running back, wide receiver. Your O-line is pretty good. It's like I actually don't mind the Eli Apple pick. Like, I heard New York was very dysfunctional. I heard it was a cancerous locker room. Maybe
no. It's his mother, bro. It was his mother. His mother was someone in there that was making that locker room cancerous. Nah, maybe it was his mother, bro. Find a new identity in like the Saints. Him and Marcus Lattimore, that Ohio State connection right there. And Marcus Williams too, man. Marcus Williams is a good safety, man. Yeah. The Saints actually had a nice young up and coming defense. Just
Man, don't nobody care about the Saints or Eli Apple. We moving on. So peep this out. we about to get in the standings, then we gonna wrap this show up. Before you do that though, if you want to support the channel, it's a gang of ways to do it. First of all, hitting that like button. It's absolutely free. Don't cost you nothing. Likes in the first 24 hours of a video are very important. Appreciate y'all for that. Another way, if y'all got a Facebook, y'all ain't even got to check on that channel every day because I'm just really posting YouTube videos over there. But hit a like my Facebook page, Vach Lombardi's Film Sessions. Go over there and like that because I need to get to 10,000 so I can start monetizing on Facebook so I can not go back to a day job. Appreciate you.
Wait, sorry, what are we doing on Facebook?
There is a Facebook page called Vach Lombardi's Film Session. All you gotta do is go over there and like it. If I get 10,000 likes, then I'll be able to monetize on Facebook.
Gotcha.
And that's just easy peasy work. That's free to y'all. But if you want to drop some,
buy the likes.
Sir,
just buy the likes, Vach.
Nah, man, I ain't trying to fake it till I make it.
You're trying to be like a self-made entrepreneur. You're trying to leave your job.
I got fired Friday. Last Friday. Last Friday.
What was this?
Huh?
What was this?
I got last Friday. I got fired for breaking up a fight too quick. I was too proactive, premature.
You streamed this?
I streamed it. I didn't stream the fight, but after I broke up the fight,
I
streamed the fight. I was at work. But yeah, at the hospital, man, you really can't put yourself in danger, but you can't let people do dangerous shit to themselves. So I went to go break up the fight, but I was pretty premature in breaking up the fight. I think they wanted to get rid of me anyway. Who cares? But
yeah, what's the next move, boss man?
I'm basically a YouTuber right now, and that's cool. I ain't gonna be one forever. I mean, I'm not gonna be just a YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I would like to be at a higher tier YouTuber before I actually give up day job altogether. But I do have a little bit of I got a little bit of wiggle room before I before I could find a job. So I'm good to go for about a month or two.
I know there's these like various podcasts that are I'm always on Twitter. I'm always seeing them. They're like we're trying to hire some like analysts. I don't know how much they pay, but like
you probably don't.
I know they're always trying to hire. They're always on Twitter.
They probably don't, fam. Some old crazy thing. I don't know. But if y'all want to support, just hit like and go like my Facebook page, Vach Lombardi's Film Sessions. But if y'all want to drop some bread in the super chat, that's cool. If you want to support immediate projects, hardware, cameras. I'm trying to get lines on the screen, but that's expensive as fuck. Hit the PayPal if y'all want to support long-term projects. Hit Patreon. All right, appreciate y'all for that. Salute. With that being said, let's get into standings. Then we can wrap this thing up. Let me hit the X on that button. Let me see. Because I know Cowboys fans kind of mean and ungrateful, but we got the same record the Eagles got, and I feel good about that. So, Conrad Tokyo. Hold on, time out. Conrad Tokyo. Conrad Tokyo. The Eagles and the Cowboys have the same record. What's good with that?
My Eagles are done. I'm not like a dumb fan.
Oh shit! Tell us why the Eagles are done, Conrad. Shit.
And we're usually a really good home team. Anytime you give up 21 straight points in the fourth quarter in your own house, that's the signs of a basketball team. So I'm just gonna take it week by week. I think they play in like London. They play the Jags in London next week. Damn. I'm not gonna watch it. It's because I'm on the West Coast, so that's like 6:30 my time. I'm not getting up to watch that. So if they win, cool. If not, I'm just gonna take it week by week. But I think we're done. We play the Saints at home still. We play the Rams at home still. That's already 2 losses right there. We play the Cowboys twice. We usually split. We only play like one division game. The Redskins usually beat us. So I see 7-9. I'm not one of the dumb fans trying to hold on to optimism.
The Eagles gonna go 7-9. The Eagles?
Yeah, I mean you heard it here first. I think so.
Man. Y'all took a dive from us. That's that Jay curse, man.
Wow, Cowboys.
That'd be a perfect place for Peterson to go to the Eagles. Actually,
wow, Cowboys fans would love to have the Eagles team and coaching staff. Conrad Tokyo.
I mean, personally, I think it's one of those weird years where everyone sucks and the Redskins win it. But I mean, hey.
Nah, Redskins ain't gonna win that bitch. We just played the Redskins, fam. They trash. We gonna whip their ass next time.
We'll see, but I gotta ask you a question.
What's up, bro?
Real.
What's up?
I think it's time you hit a film session on your boy Dak, man. Like
on Dak Prescott.
Yeah,
not enough content.
I do film on Dak every Tuesday. I do film on Dak every Tuesday.
The games, I feel you, but look, man, you know me. I've been very objective about Dak this past couple of years on this channel, bro. He is not reading coverages the way a third-year quarterback should be, man. He is seeing the wrong things. I've seen Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, and Josh Allen do things that Dak is not doing in their rookie years, man.
I do film on the Cowboys offense every Tuesday. You can go watch every single game. It's there, and that'll give you all the answers you're looking for, Conrad Tokyo. If you got the time, you just go see, fam.
I'm gonna check it out, but I'm saying
the
Panthers and the Seahawks and the Redskins all through the same cover 3 roll that they do. They roll from a cover 3 to a cover 6.
You want to know why? You want to know why we didn't beat those teams, Conrad Tokyo? Because we didn't block the mic.
Coaching. I feel you. That's true.
Did,
I'm not going to say your offensive line hasn't been as advertised, but Dallas was running the same divide concept into a coverage that is not working, and Dak is not seeing it, and that's a problem. He's not seeing the right coverages, and your receivers, while they're not the best, you're right, he is not seeing it, and he does not know where to place the ball at. And it's crazy because you can watch his eyes look at the exact pattern that's not going to work. And if you watch Cole Beasley, who's a veteran in this game, he knows it's not going to work, so he rolls into the soft spot of the coverage, but Dak isn't looking that way. That's scary to see from a third-year quarterback, man.
I don't really feel like hearing this. I don't really feel like hearing this. Let's move on to standings. I don't want to hear Let's move on.
I'm just saying.
Let's move on. I'm just saying. I ain't trying to hear this no more. Conrad Tokyo, hang around for standings so we can get the hell up out.
This man looked at me crazy when I said Channy was better, man.
I'm still looking at you crazy. I'm still looking at you crazy. So AFC East, Patriots 5-2, Dolphins 4. Somebody turn their house down. Patriots 5-2, Dolphins 4-3, Jets 3-4. Jets really ain't that far out of it. They only 2 games behind the Patriots, and the Bills 2-5. Is it safe to say the Bills out?
Yeah, the Bills out. They have no weapons.
Bills out.
Is Josh Allen still hurt, right, too? He's needing to fight.
Yeah.
Nasty Nate make all the hoes masturbate. Yeah. AFC West, Chiefs are 6-1, Chargers are 5-2. I really want the Chargers to run away with that division, but man, Pat versus Phillip gonna be nasty when it happens, though. Broncos 3-4, Raiders are 1-5. Safe to say, Raiders got a worse record than the Bills. Who knew? Safe to say, Raiders out.
Yeah, they are. That boy's going for the number 1 overall pick, man.
God damn,
they're still gonna mess it up.
The Raiders really gonna get Nick Bosa out here, man. AFC North, the Steelers are 3-2. Surprisingly, I feel like they've been more terrible. Oh, pardon me, they're 3-2-1. I feel like they've been more terrible than they have been. The Bengals are 4-3, in which I thought they were much better than they were. Weren't they just like 3-1 or something? Ravens are 4-3 with the Bengals. Both those teams are right behind the Steelers, and the Browns are 2-4-1. Are the Browns out yet?
Nah.
Good
enough defense, but their weapons are screwed up on all.
They're out. They're out.
I think they are. But in 2 more years, though. In 2 more years, I think the Browns gonna be nasty, though.
They got to draft some receivers, though.
Yeah.
Hey, Voch.
What's up?
You know how them Cowboys fans be getting on you about Jason Garrett, and I be feeling the type of way about Jason Garrett. But imagine being Marvin Lewis and being the head coach for 15 years, not winning 1 playoff game.
I wouldn't know how to defend. I wouldn't know how to defend Marvin Lewis, man. I wouldn't know what facts to think of to debate that.
Yo, like what does he have on upper management? Like he must
something.
That motherfucker got some pictures. I saw you. I saw you at the whole house, fam. God damn.
That's ridiculous.
AFC South, the Texans are in first place. I don't think it's going to stay that way. Titans are 3-4. Well, Texans are 4-3 in first place. Titans are 3-4. Jags are 3-4, which is wild. And the Colts, who really ain't out of it, they're 2-5.
Jags will be last.
Huh?
Yeah.
Would you?
What was that?
If the Jags, would you just like straight up plug and play draft the quarterback this year?
If I'm this what I wanted to do last year, but people called me crazy. I wanted Jags to trade the whole house for Andrew Luck. Just give up every pick this year and next year for Andrew Luck. That's what I want them to do. But apparently
they could have gotten Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater leads that team to a 10-16, man.
Who knows, man?
He's got a bum knee.
Fair enough.
The kid from Duke will be the Jags starting QB next year, but
the kid from Duke, is he? I don't know. I gotta watch film and see. The NFC East, which is trash as hell. The Redskins are 4-2 somehow. The Eagles and the Cowboys are 3-4, but the Giants are 1-6. Maybe the Giants were brilliant this whole time because they were like, "Hey, we just gonna get the first overall pick next year," so we just gonna get Saquon now. They're 1-6. Are the Giants out?
Yes,
of course. Yeah.
But this is not the year, man. Damn.
Yeah, the NFC West got 2 1-6 teams. So we got the Rams who are undefeated. Wild. Y'all think the Rams gonna finish undefeated?
No.
Nah.
They're gonna lose to the Chiefs.
That's crazy.
No.
Rams 7-0. Seahawks 3-3. Cardinals and 49ers 1-6. Are the Cardinals and 49ers out of it?
Wait, pause. Yes. we got a card.
Now the NFC North. This is wild. NFC
Cardinals
North.
are still in it.
Cardinals
are still in it.
Sorta. Hey, look, Cardinal fan. Yes, the Cardinals are still in it, but there's one phrase that can really debunk that. Mathematically, yes, they are still in it, but their ass is out though. NFC.
They can win 9 in a row, real quick.
NFC North, they're very competitive here. The Vikings are 4-2-1. The Packers are 3-2-1. The Lions are 3-3, and the Bears are 3-3. I think everybody's still in there. It's going to be interesting to see how that fight formulates. Who wins that division?
I think it might be the Vikings.
The Bears.
The Vikings. I don't know.
The Vikings.
Boy,
Mitch Trubisky has one of the lowest passer ratings against man coverage.
Damn.
You can game plan easily for Mitch, and I think that as good as Khalil Mack is, I don't think he's going to carry that. And he's hurt right now, I think, right? He has some nagging injury.
But the Lions just added Snacks Harrison, man. They're going to do it.
Remember, Matthew Stafford puts up great filler stats, but when the season's on the line, when he has to win that one game, try to lead him to the playoffs, he's not that type of QB, man. I'm sorry. I like him, but
Tannehill is.
Tannehill sucks balls, man. Excuse my language, but goodness gracious.
So how about this? We got the NFC South. The Saints are 5-1, looking pretty good. Panthers right behind them at 4-2. They seem to fight their way out of a loss every single week. But the Buccaneers are surprisingly 3-3. I thought that was going to be trash. And the Falcons are last place at 3-4. I think everybody kind of still in it, but the Falcons might be odd man out. So
Falcons
injuries. Yeah.
So peep this out. So peep this out, y'all. Wrapping up. These are all the 1-6 teams: 49ers, Cardinals, Giants. My bad, Cardinal fan. Giants, Redskins. I mean, pardon me, not Redskins. Raiders. Raiders are 1-5. Who's gonna get the first overall pick? Raiders. Giants, Cardinals, 49ers. Raiders gonna get the first overall
Justin
pick?
Herbert to the Giants, number 1 overall pick.
Justin Herbert coming up next year.
Giants have enough weapons that they'll at least win a few more games. Eli, some team is just going to be awful if they're going to play. The Raiders have nothing.
Not the Bills, huh?
Nothing.
Man, Eli's terrible, man. I don't know.
Mark my words. Cowboys get the number 1 pick next year. Cowboys.
So look though, this is the funny part though. This is the funny part. Like the 49ers got Garoppolo, Cardinals got Rosen. Giants could draft a quarterback. They should draft a quarterback, but who?
Mm-hmm.
The Raiders got.
But that's the thing. That's the thing about this draft. This draft is quarterback class is so garbage, man.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as I thought it was. To be honest, it's not as bad as I thought.
If Hubert stays, who goes first quarterback?
That's
Herbert.
That's what I'm saying.
Locke or the kid from Duke. Forgot his name.
Locke from Missouri. Oh.
I think it'll go Herbert, Locke, Greer, and then the kid from Duke.
Herbert
that's the order.
Herbert ain't coming out.
That kid from Washington, that University of Washington kid.
Browner?
Oh,
nah, Brown ain't really built like that. It's not.
And wait, Haskins is not gonna come out.
Haskins is a red shirt sophomore, so he should definitely stay a little bit more.
Yeah.
He ain't really doing much of that anyway. Anyway, let me get y'all out the phone so I can go play Call of Duty Blackout on PS4. Vach_Lombardi.
Yo, Vach, what's your name, man? I got that bum ass game, man.
Vach_Lombardi. Let's get a 4-man squad on Call of Duty Blackout, and we can lead this thing to victory.
You getting Red Dead tomorrow?
No, because I'm playing Call of Duty Blackout. I ain't got no job, Conrad Tokyo. I just can't be buying new games and shit.
I got you, Vach. I'm gonna put something for your little Red Dead.
Hey.
Oh man, if you do, man, salute. If you do, man, salute. But Conrad Tokyo, plug your stuff before I hang up on you, man.
Word up, hey. October 31st. The album is dropping everywhere. Spotify,
Okay.
Apple Music,
Okay.
Google Play Store, Amazon, anything you want, anything you got. The album is dropping. It's going to be dark. It's going to be different. It's going to be dope. I promise you. So be on the lookout for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to be on the next one. Salute. But I got to get this freestyle for Cardinal fan out first. So I'm booked like a motherfucker, man. I got so much rapping to do. G from Miami, plug your stuff so we can go.
Nah.
I just hung up on you. Cool. Mad Dog, you really ain't plugging stuff. Mad Dog, we do have a hip hop show, not today, but I got a hip hop show I want to do by the end of the week, and I got a Phil Collins show I want to do next week. So
let's go.
So stay tuned for that. Appreciate it, Mad Dog. Salute.
You, bro. Salute to you.
Yeah. Cardinal fan, you already know the deal, man. You hold it down too, brother.
All right.
Cardinal fan just be.
Got me a beat. Give me a beat. Give me a beat, Vach. Just give me something nice real quick. Vach is the man that you love to hate. Coming out of Texas State. Cops don't like his profile. Because Vach got a lot of fucking style. So all the man is on his trail. They want to take Vach to jail. But if they do, I'll make the bail. Because we know a lot of rich females. Anyways.
Boom. Rich female, salute.
Hey, everybody listening, hit that subscribe button, drop $1 in the PayPal or the Patreon, and for sure hit the like button. It's free. If you don't know the YouTube game, that goes a really long way. Let's push this man along in his dreams. He's doing a great job. We appreciate the content, Vach. It's quality, game, recognized game. Thank you for everything you do, Vach.
Salute, sir. Thank you so much, Doski Woski. Oh, man. Great show tonight. I always love it when the shows go well. Everybody in the chat box, thanks for being here. Incognito, thanks for holding it down, being one of my new moderators. I feel like I've been had you as a moderator, but either way, welcome to the team, fam. Anyway, if you want to support the channel in a very free way, leave this thing a like. Go hit like on my Facebook page. You ain't even got to stay there. Just hit like and leave and don't go back. Vach Lombardi's Film Sessions. On Facebook. Go check it out. Leave a like. You ain't got to go back to it. I just need to get to 10,000. I've been dropping film sessions throughout the week, man. I got Jalen Ramsey versus Nuke Hopkins up there. That's a pretty fun one. Darius Leonard's up there. I just submitted my Nick Chubb film session to DynastyTradeCalculator.com. So soon, y'all go check that out on their website. I'll be making a big tweet about it. Follow me on Twitter too, Vach Lombardi, VOCHLOMBARDI. Vach's Voice Podcast, PSN, Call of Duty Blackout, Vach_Lombardi, all that. Hey, man, thanks all y'all for being here. I made Gallivant in the chat box for like 3 seconds. AKA, I'll tell y'all thanks for coming through. But anyway, y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski. The Peasky Wheeski is very much implied. Peace.